What's up guys, this is Crystalis Dota. Today we're gonna get a little special and unique episode. It's about Raven. Yeah, the former player from TNC Pro Team. Well, he got a new team. It's Team Lotac. What does he do that impacts a team so much? Does he put his personality into the game? Well, we're gonna find out. And by the way, if you want, you can subscribe to Crystalis Dota. Welcome to Crystalis Dota. This is the place for Dota 2 stories. This is a story of Raven, the former carry of TNC Pro Team, aka TNC Predators. Yes, the Filipino star started out his debut playing for this Filipino team. He actually took this team, along with the leadership of Kuku, Sam H, EU, and Jimmy, aka Demon, to a very high 9 to 12th place position at TI6, where they eliminated Miracle and No Tail's Team OG. However, this is a story unlike any other. You see, Raven is the definition of chaos. He really is the most chaotic player in Dota history.
They'll enter the mid. Do they go for a GG push? Yep, they are. They're attacking the Tier 4 towers. Are ready to jump forward. Crit, he needs help now. That wall, will it be enough? Kuku's still there, and the Chrono is very caught too. Kuku's right next to it. No Tail's gonna go down. No buyback. They're going for the Tier 4s. Amber's out. Arabia's gone. Is it then? Has TNC done the impossible? Two-time major winners. You are gone. The Filipinos have eliminated TNC have done it! The dream, the reality!
Wow, look at them cheering the booth. They have to be so incredibly happy with that win. And net worth does not matter that much anymore. Sam H with the Faces Void hit 0 kills on him. But all of those Chronospheres on all of those cores, OG eliminated on day number 2 of TI6. Something that I would never imagine myself hearing.
I cannot believe it!
Yes, from the beginning, we see his crazy hairstyle, his crazy smile, and most importantly, his crazy and chaotic personality. It translates directly into the Dota games. Every time he's the carry of any team, whether it's for Team TNC Pro Team, whether it's for his new team, aka Lotac, they're just chaos. In this video, I'm going to show you very beautiful examples of the recent tournament from the PGL's Kuala Lumpur, the Malaysian tournament.
They've been thinking about the initiation. Who have they got? They get onto the Jug, but he gets the spin off first. They've got mass tosses onto Armel, but they didn't focus the same target. Raven wanted Gabby, and Chuan wanted the Storm Spirit. So instead, they just get neither of them.
Yes, Lotac is a very recently formed team with Raven as the carry and having other drastic players meshing together with Yamate and other players. And everything seems out of coordination. But in this game, when Raven picks Anti-Mage, we clearly see chaos. It's pure chaos.
He gets gone on. Just get a hookshot Gabby. Breaks that smoke, immediate spin, immediate blink away, jump forward from Armel. They are going to get Yamate, it looks like. He gets pushed back by the cogs a little bit, now getting hooked as well. Global Silence getting popped. What can they actually find? Armel trying to decide on these kills, jumping a little bit further away. Ohio goes for the primal split. They're looking towards Kuku, trying to force staff him away. TNC with the team play. They have another force staff. They're continuing to kite. Gabby's trapped over in these trees. He's already used the Omnissiah. She's trying to find an escape. Raven looking for the Mana Void. They jump in. AU still trying to chase Gabby, who's gone down. The rest of the team has gone up. This fight is going absolutely crazy. Armel finds the secondary support. They're still trying to chase Gabby. Lotac are just kind of getting kited. Raven's trying to finish this kill, but now Ohio's the next one on the chopping block. Armel needing to be a little bit careful. His Linken's is on cooldown. They will be able to scythe down Ohio. And somehow, TNC just kite that fight and take a 3-for-0.
What happened?
What happens?
I thought Lotac was winning that. I see it.
And this is all due to Raven. Not just because of his personality, but because of how he creates the whole Dota scene. He changes Dota games to form this chaos. All these days we kept thinking, hey, TNC Pro Team always go to these late games, right? But the reason why they go to these late games, the reason why we see these long fights, these dragged out fights, and somehow TNC do well, it's because of Raven. That's his playstyle.
Looks like we might have a team fight coming up. TNC a little bit split. Some heroes on the high ground, some heroes on the low ground. Kuku in the front lines. Feeling pretty tanky. They're going to jump in. Ninja Boogie does manage to force staff down. Can they get the global silence out? Yes, they can. That's going to prevent the primal split for a little bit. They are tossing the Earthshaker around Tim's. What can he actually get off? Does drop the Echo now, but the Tiny was still BKB'd, but not for long enough. Now he's scythed down. Armel jumping back in with the Arcane Rune. I think he heard the Mana Void going. It was already used, so he's still just looking to continue fighting with his Arcane Rune. Gabby used the Omni Slash, but it's not doing enough. He's now dead. Raven looking like he's finding his stride in this fight. They've got the mass toss combos under the Storm Spirit. They bring him down. Raven's looking for more. Lotac, this is their opportunity. Cuckoo juking for all he's worth, but now he's trapped inside of the trees. Raven also latching onto him. Beyond godlike. Double kill. This is more like it. Raven with the carry hero, with the good matchups.
Raven was recently kicked off of TNC Pro Team. Despite being their core player, despite leading their team for many years now, they decided to find a new path. I guess there's a little bit of animosity of who's right, who's wrong. We don't really know. All we can see for sure is that at this lower bracket finals, at the open qualifiers for Kuala Lumpur, we see Team TNC and Raven's new team, Lotac, battle it out. Unlike every other series where players are tipping each other in a friendly, more funny environment, in this game, in this series, it was more serious. Nobody was tipping one another. They were just playing serious Dota. And perhaps this is a direct indication of the drama within the players. Let's step back a little bit. I say that Raven was kicked from TNC Pro Team. Many people argue that that is not true because they believe in the propaganda proposed by TNC Pro Team. But if that is all true, let's say that Raven left on purpose. Would you leave a team on purpose to join another second-tier team? Especially to a team that has language problems? Think about it. When Raven was in Team Fnatic in the past years, the biggest problem was language issues. One person was speaking a different language than himself.
Yun talaga yung sa hindi mahirap yung language, pati yung hindi ako na homesick. Siguro yung parang walang ang tawag dito. Ang tawag doon parang hindi mo siya makausap dahil ano.
Therefore, they were forced to speak English, which they struggle with. So it makes no sense to join another team, a future team, that has the same problem, a language barrier problem. Team Lotac has players from different countries. Therefore, speaking one language does not work. It's like he wanted to take a step backwards. Does that make sense? Would you logically want to give yourself trouble? No. Second of all, it is very obvious that after TI8, TNC Pro Team had internal struggles. That means that they were fighting from within. Many of the players felt that it was Raven's fault. Also, Raven blames himself for their lack of success. But would you leave your family that you've spent years, your blood, your sweat, your tears with, all of a sudden? I don't think so. When Raven leaves TNC, it's very heartbreaking. It's very sad because he's forcing himself to leave the team. He says that, but he really misses that. He really misses his family. TNC Pro Team did kick him. Yes, they say that he left on his own, but they did kick him because the next day they had another star carry. They had Gabby recruited in mere minutes. How does that happen? What logic does God tell you that one star player leaves and the next minute you have Gabby all of a sudden? That logical? Does that make sense? Obviously there was talk beforehand. And if there was unsuccessful run at TI8 with Raven as a carry, yes, he's going to be traded or forced to leave the team. And this is what happened. Since Raven is a cool and humble guy, he has left on his own. But this was a problem from within. It's very deep. The research, the article is telling us that Raven left on purpose. But it's not all jolly. You don't leave your family so readily. I hope that makes sense for you guys. By the way, I talk negatively about Raven, but it's not really supposed to be negative. He's actually a very sweet and kind-hearted Filipino. He just brings out a little bit of chaos, a little bit of hecticness whenever he plays, because he plays with so much emotion and passion. You could see it. Just the way he reacts, just the way he just, is himself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, this is Crystalis Dota out. Peace out.